Good afternoon. Yes, it's me. I'm back. Welcome to Pat's Stamping Place. I'm Pat Mayer, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I think things are going to work today. I struggled a little bit this morning with getting everything set up. I've had to reboot the router. So anyway, if you are here, welcome either from Facebook or YouTube. And let me know you're here. If this is your first time visiting, I welcome you. Had some issues the last few weeks. Hi, Shirley, welcome. Last week I was out of town. It wasn't because of a technology issue, but I was out of town, so I did not video last week. So let's hope I've turned a corner again, because right now everything is working. I'm going to switch down to my desktop just so you can see that, there we go, that my fingers are really working and they're not frozen. Yay! So anyway, that's enough about that. Let's move along. So I hope you, let's get rid of that. I hope you survived all the heat last week. Where I was, it was a little crafting event for several of us. We've done this now about 9 years. So it was nice and cool where we were, and then we only went outside if it was absolutely necessary, because we had everything we needed. We had our crafting things, we had all the food we needed, and it was just a nice little getaway. So what am I going to do today? Let's turn that off. Whoops, wrong thing here. Okay, can tell I feel like I'm brand new again. All right, this is the catalog. It's been around now for almost 2 months. If you need a catalog, please let me know. I did kind of mess up on getting catalogs to customers. So if you hear this and you wonder why you didn't get one, reach out. I'll be glad to get one in the mail to you. So what am I talking about today? I'm talking about color. Color is one of those things that we struggle with, or at least I know I do. I'm not an artist. I never took any art classes where color theory was probably taught and discussed, and everybody had a good idea about what went on with color. But Stampin' Up! Has provided us with this wonderful, wrong page, there we go, this wonderful color wheel in this year's catalog. Some people do have the actual color wheel if they went to a Stampin' Up! Event a couple of months ago, but this will work. This will give you enough ideas to know how to put colors together. We are lucky that we have 40 colors of our core colors, and then we have subtles, brights, regals, and neutrals. And I'll talk about that other page in just a minute. So when you're talking about color theory, our easiest one to go to is monochromatic. I know I gravitate to that a lot. If I'm in a hurry, I know what colors work together. I know what colors I like. I happen to like Petal Pink and Calypso Coral. That's here in the monochromatic. See if we can zoom in just a little bit. Lemon Lime Twist, Granny Apple Green, Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape. Those are monochromatic because they are of the same color family, and your colors will always match. And that's one of the features about Stampin' Up! That I have always loved from the very beginning, is that the colors all coordinate. And that's wonderful. Paper, ink, markers, they all coordinate. You couldn't ask for a better match. So monochromatic, complementary, and those are opposites. They complement one another, where you have Cajun Craze here on the list here, and across from it is, kind of across from it, Coastal Cabana. It's not straight across, but it's across and it works. Lemon Lolly and Bubble Bath, kind of over here. So a little bit of of a curve there, but they do go together. And we've got Garden Green and Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so you know what you like, you know what works for you. Now this is one I like, the analogous colors. Choose 3 colors that are side by side and they're neighbors, they work together. So here, let's go to that Calypso Coral again. Calypso Coral, Cajun Craze, Copper Clay, those work together. But I can take Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, and Flirty Flamingo, and those work together too. Hi Shirley, welcome. Everything's working today. Over here, let's move this up a little bit. We can have Shaded Spruce, Shy Shamrock, which is one of our new in colors, and Pretty Peacock. So play around with these colors and you might come up with something that you like a little bit better than what you use all the time. Now the 4th one here is Triadic. This one I personally had never heard of before. Again, that's probably because of my lack of color knowledge, but it is evenly spaced around the color wheel that you can see here. So we've got a red, a yellow, a blue. Those are kind of like the primary colors. We've got Summer Splash. That is also a new in color. Peach Pie. That's over here. And Berry Burst over here. So, you know, put them together, get some of your scraps, put them together and see what works, and make some color combinations that you like. All right, so I already mentioned our core colors of Subtles. They're the nice soft baby colors. Love these. I gravitate to those a lot. The Brights, oh, those are fun for kids. They love bright colors. You can see those here. Regals, they're rich colors. I think we used to call them rich regals. And then there are neutrals. These typically go with everything. Some things have been put in here in the neutrals now that weren't before. I think Mossy Meadow, when we had it a long time ago, before it went away and then came back, was in the regals. Night of Navy, I think, was regal. So I guess color changes somewhat, but those are neutrals and they make any good background. Okay, over here we have our in colors, 24 to 26. These are brand new. These will be here this year and next year. And that's the Pretty in Pink that came back as an in color. Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, 2 more greens, and Petunia Pop. And then these are more, I would put these kind of in the regals maybe. Hi Gloria, welcome. Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, and Pebbled Path. These will be around this year and then they'll be gone next year. But this is where I'm getting today. We have 4 basic colors and one of them is brand new. We have our basic black, basic white, very vanilla, and we now have basic beige. It's brand new. It's going to be in this basic section, so it's going to stay around. So it has paper. There's an ink pad for it. It does not have blends. It does not have a marker. So you can see at the bottom of the page what is included with these items. Okay, cardstock, pad, and then of course the ink refill. So that's a little bit about color. Let's make something. I'm going to use the basic beige because that was my focus of getting to that today. Yay, woohoo, glad to see you, Nancy. Catch the replay. Here is the basic beige. And if you want to compare it with what we used to probably gravitate to for a background, here is Crumb Cake. And look at the difference. Look at the difference of that. Here's the basic beige. It's not white, it's not vanilla, it's beige. Now, we used to have Gray Granite, and that was a color that I liked. A lot of people I know didn't care for it, thought it looked more like cement, but I thought it was a great color that pretty much picked up any color that it went with, and I loved it. So let's make a card. Again, with being gone all week and taking a good amount of my crafting stuff with me, I hope I pulled everything over here to play with this. Okay, so here is our basic beige. Let's move up here so you can see. And I'm going to use a stamp set called Spotlight on Nature. It's beautiful. Some leaves, a little background crosshatch. There's a butterfly and a floral image. And then a little, I guess just a spotty thing down here in the corner. So there are dies to go with this, but I'm not using these dies. I'm going to be using Everyday Details dies. These have circles and just some other rectangles. And what else is in here? Circles, rectangles. There's a X1. It just gives a mark on the page. It doesn't actually cut out. But I'm going to be using the largest circle. So let's put those away so I don't lose one. So I got all my stuff in the house today. Just kind of brought over here what I absolutely needed. Okay, slide in there. Okay, there we go. But these are the dies in this set of dies. And these cut out, and then these just give a design on your cardstock. So I hope you've been up to some good things. I can't even remember how long it's been since I actually did a video that worked. So this is exciting. All right, I'm going to start with this large leaf and create my own background. And so remember, you can go off the page and then just kind of fill in wherever you want. Oops, that one didn't pick up very well. I cannot believe that we are almost the end of June. And somebody made a comment this morning on the morning news. Next week is the 4th of July. And that is kind of frightening. All right, so it's just random, and then I'm going to fill in with this crosshatch. Just to add a little bit of dimension and filler in the background where there's some extra space. There we go. And let's see. I think I did forget to bring something. I may have to go get it. Okay. Now I'm going to stamp the floral image. I will clean that later. On a piece of Very Vanilla. And Very Vanilla is not one that I use a whole lot. That's what I forgot to bring here was the, there we go. Since I'm going to use blends, I'm going to use Memento. And let's close this up. And let's cut that out. Maybe I stamped that a little too high. I'm going to turn that over because that's what we can do. And do that again a little bit lower. This is just a scrap piece. I think it's 4 by 5 1/4 or something. I always used to say our paper has 2 sides, and that's not double-sided paper. If you make a mistake, just turn it over. Okay, so I just want to make sure I capture the, oops, there we go, the flowers on there. And get that ready on this cut and emboss machine. Wow, it's kind of hot and sticky down here. I think I better turn my dehumidifier on. We had some rain yesterday. Finally, we really need the rain. Okay, where did I put it? Right here. So I find if I don't put those dies back right away, they can get lost. All right, let's do a little bit of coloring. This is going to be a quick one. And I have started to really like soft sea foam a lot. It's great light green. And it just, I want things to be kind of soft on this card. So that's just the light. And let's add a little bit of the dark. Just highlight a little bit. It's pretty subtle actually. But you can tell that there's some green there. And then I'm going to use some petal pink. To color the flowers. And then highlight a little bit with some of the Calypso coral, because now we know that that goes together. Kind of go in a circular motion. Okay, you probably can't see it very well, but I know it's there and it's very pretty. Let's add some light Calypso coral. And we'll fill in with some dark. And I'll blend again with the light. You can do a lot of layering with the blends. And basically you can just keep going over and over and over them again. If I wanted another green, I could add some more green to that too. Do you find coloring relaxing? There, I kind of like that. It's good. We didn't get all the little circle parts popped out here. There we go. And then there is a little speckle stamp in here. So I'm going to add some speckles here. Also with the basic gray. Did I say basic gray? I meant basic beige. Something new, and I already forgot what it was. Just add some little speckles here. Now I did a card last week where and I will show you this, where I cut the flowers out and then popped them on there, so it gave a little bit more dimension, which was very pretty. So I will show you that card. Okay, so now, where'd it go? Okay, so here is Dear Friend. Now for this, I'm going to pull in Early Espresso. That's my favorite dark chocolatey brown or coffee brown. And this is just a very light font on here. And I'm going to step away to my trimmer. Okay, and on this one, I'm going to tear on this side and just lightly pull it toward you. Let's grab some dimensionals. So let me know what you think of the basic beige. If you don't have it yet, be sure to grab some of that the next time you place an order. Because it's a beautiful, beautiful color. Let's just add this. Okay, this needs to have adhesive on it instead of dimensional. Okay, the reason for that is this is already popped up. This part's popped up, so we need to make match. So we will just put adhesive here and then add the dimensionals there. And then let's add some, okay, again, I don't have all my tools over here. Just use my finger. Some basic brass butterflies, which I absolutely adore. So glad they stayed around. You just want to make sure that you get the adhesive from underneath there. Okay, let's do one more. And one over here. So there is the card with basic beige. This was my original card that I made with popping up, cutting out and popping that up. And here's the one for today. So we have a happy birthday and a dear friend one. So I'm so excited that this all worked today. It took a struggle. It was a struggle to make it all happen. But anyway, thank you for being here. Leave comments, and fingers crossed, I'll see you next Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.